Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland, off here to exciting 1 vs 1 on Lost Glider. Between in the south, we got Captain Price fighting for America and the United States. Fighting, well, that's really the same. United States Army, there we go. Taking on the fight here for the 2nd Armored Division, and versus in the north, we got Talisman fighting for the Oberkommando West. Deutschland, the 12th SS Panzerdivision Hitlerjugend with Volksgrenz Sturm Pioneers and Kuhlwagens there, versus Rifleman for Price. Doctrinally, we're looking at Special Operations, Luftwaffe Ground Forces, and Elite Armored versus Airborne, Armor, and Infantry. In fact, those are the very 3 standard commanders. To start off there with the Americans. We got bullets for infantry, machine guns, and tank guns versus 2 for paratroopers and 1 for infantry there for Price. So it could be, of course, he's planning here for some airborne company play with some paratroopers, since they would benefit from those 2 bulletins. Meanwhile, tank troops up here forming up cover for the troops. Moving towards the east as well, spreading out there aggressively. Kuhlwagen moving down the east and southwest and the west. We got some German infantry heading out there. Sturm Pioneers, Volksgrenadiers. Kuhlwagen snatching territory for the Reich. And also wiring off said heavy cover, so his opponent can't actually utilize it. Nicely done there by Price. Nicely done. More Volksgrenadiers there for Talisman. Sturm Pioneers heading down the west side of the map. And we got quick moving to the church. Quickly scouting for any armies about. First engagement going to be here in the centre. So we've got Volksgrenadiers riflemen converging on the same spot. Volksgrenadiers quick to fall back there towards the tombstones, hoping not to be interred beneath one of them. And towards the church for a bit of sanctuary. Firing at the army cannon. Too bad there's only one that can really shoot in response from there. So rather here, unless they can more troops sort of be brought in. Basically, the old Talisman thing is keeping a slightly more expensive squad occupied for some time, but basically just feeding him experience and wasting manpower on it. So we of course have to see what he ends up doing, Mr. Talisman here. Meanwhile, Kuhlwagen grabbing territory in the east. We got a doctoral choice there for Talisman. It is Luftwaffe Ground Forces, MG-34s, and Fallschirmjägers from a nearby Fallschirmjäger division has been made available. And there you go, Rifleman pushed back here by Sturm Pioneers flanking, so there we go. Use it to buy time to bring up other forces. At the same time, going to the fuel point here. Gonna have to move in troops from the center to sort of respond to this atrocity against Germany. With more Volksgrenadiers there for Talisman. Deutschland. Price is yet to go for Doctrine here, though of course at the same time yet to sort of see Talisman use it because he can't, though he will still be able to go for the MG-34. Also, quick note, the balance preview mod should go available live today as of this video. So there's a little bit there for those curious. There'll be a lot of changes to test out. Of course, I made a video about that. You can check that one out. Propagandacast addendum, balance preview, April week 0, something like that. There'll be a bunch of changes there. So do test it out, and of course be sure to provide your feedback to Relic on the official forums. Volksgrenadiers grabbing points there. We got more Volksgrenadiers here for Talisman, going for a lot of infantry there. We've got Schuminen down there, Rifleman setting up, moving up there, and the Sturm Pioneers just about to finish the mines, but that didn't quite work out. Going for the centre, we've still got the Volksgrenadiers occupying now down to 3 men. Not looking too good, they're running back to support. Sturm Pioneers pushed back there by the Rifleman. Nice assault over Price in the centre. A bit back and forth here in the west northern side there. It's a lot of infantry for Talisman and a bunch of infantry for Price. At the same time, Price is already taking up, and we are in fact seeing here the company command post, meaning captains, anti-tank guns, pack houses, and the venerable Stuart light tank. Kuhlwagen there caught in a pre-bind, but can he get out? Can he get out? Jürgen is putting the pedal to the metal, and looks like he barely escapes here. And the south also being caught by Rifleman taking to the M1 Garand, not carbines. And there we go, Volksgrenadiers is pushed back as well. Falling back towards as well, ambulance all the way for Price on top of everything else. And there we go, truck out for Talisman, mechanized regiment up. So there will probably be some luxus out here to deal with Price, which of course might also be why Price to some extent went for the captain, of course, because he might of course got the feeling, or perhaps he's played versus Talisman before, and thus the other way figure, you know, luxus will be coming. That's always one thing you sort of have to keep in mind. Could my opponent be going for the mechanized regiment? Will he or will he not? And obviously should have then tried to prepare for it. They should have just sort of tried to feel a bit bold and go more aggressive. In this case, the Price basically decided that was not worth the risk and basically just prepare the captain so he would be absolutely prepared there, at least somewhat, for looks and have something to sort of keep their bay, plus of course have other elements to sort of bring up as well. We do see a target there for Price. It is airborne. Shall we be going for Pathfinders or BARs? Or will it be going for the paratroopers? We just regular Pathfinders could do a bit of good there for Price, but allow reinforcement in the field. For example, wants to sit down to Beacon, could support other troops. We are still overwhelmed by German infantry in the centre there. Talisman pushes forwards again, grab that centre victory point. But Price has really managed to push back Talisman here. Can call up an MD-34 now, by the way, if he wants to. A bit of supportive fire there against the Americans will not be a bad idea. Suppressive, pushing them down, and there we go. We do have an MD-34 there arriving for Talisman. Fun fact, more MD-34s were actually produced than the MD-42 despite being easier to produce than the MD-34, but that was mostly because, well, the MD-34 had obviously been in production for many years before the MD-42 even began going into that. But still, it is a little fun thing to consider. Right, push back here, but German Pioneers going for the fuel pond there, so Talisman returning the favour to Price and the 2nd Armoured. They're being grabbed, and looks like Guts and Forces trying to flank in and support the German Pioneers with no cover there. Price slowly being able to get the Stern light tank if he wants to. Though he's also closing and be able to call in some paratroopers. And in theory, he could also call in a 5th Cavalry machine gun to help suppress some of Talisman's troops if he wanted to as well. And then providing healing and reinforcement here back at base. And there you go, Fulton School while engaging the captain here. Straight to the captain, rockets flying. Captain Jones having out that crap business here. Wagon drawing fire, ultimately has to fall back. The forces look like they're not doing too well there. In the west, we've got a massive push here from Price, and we've got the MD-34 here ready from the chest to support. It does quite the range. Mine goes off, they're killing a few echelons. But ultimately, not enough here to rob Price of any momentum to stop from advancing any further. OKW up on the way there for Price. Probably worried about light vehicles, say like a Steward, and he's got only a Panzer to deal with that. Though, of course, at the same time, he's slowly going towards the Lux, or could, of course, go for a Puma. But he probably wants to go for the Lux to help deal with the infantry rather than having to go for the Puma then, so does make sense. Also now he has got Fallschirmjägers available, so that will be able to call in some, well, airborne infantry in the sense before the American airplane Doctor player. Though by late 1944, very few Fallschirmjägers would actually drop from an aircraft, and some of them would even sort of enter the battlefield without even having, dropped from it. They were essentially just elite infantry like Panzer Grenadiers and so on by that point, in many cases. And even many more Fallschirmjägers weren't even on the level, say, the original Fallschirmjägers were just Fallschirmjägers in name, essentially. They didn't have that special Fallschirmjäger helmet, but actually just ran around with the regular Stahlhelm, just with the Luftwaffe marking on it. Little fun fact, and it's generally not one of those things you hear about so much there about the German army. But there you go, Price calling in paratroopers. He's also got plenty of munitions power to grab some submachine guns for them as well, and we've got BARs, bazookas there also available now to Price's troops. Looks still not forthcoming there for Talisman. Mount posts, I imagine, might be the source of this. Holding up here. Kratz will never see this coming. Yeah, you're right, Earl. What if they do have grenades or something? Let's hope not. They could push towards the east, and only a low health focus squad there to halt Price's advance. There you go, Lux is on the way, and there we go. We got Thompson submachine guns on the way there for the paratroopers, increasing their firepower from short to medium range quite a bit there. Particular conjunction with tactical assault. Lux halfway done there. And there you go, integrate there's a rifle push them out into the open. There's the wagon, full speed jump up, but there you go, paratroop driving, quickly cutting down Jürgen. There you go, moving up close, there you go, catches jump out off guard. Negative cover, but still, there you go, goes for tactical assault. And does he get the wipe? Does he get the wipe? Yes, he does get the wipe. Well done there by Price. Talisman was not expecting that. Not a lot of players do use tactical assault, by the way. It is a bit risky, but if you can use it properly, you can get a wipe like that. While most of the paratroopers are dead, still one survives, meaning that was overall a win there for Price. Slightly expensive, but overall still getting this dual fight that will put a bit of a detonator into Talisman's forces. Of course, force him to be more careful in the future. Also just generally shock him. And again, tactical assault is a good ability if you can use it properly. It can allow you to sort of quickly get a wipe that similarly applies to the tactical advance ability for the stormtroopers. Taking the armor piercing rounds there from the U-34. Bit of a risky move there considering the units, but there we go. It does work out. It does work out against all odds, but there we go. Quickly falls back actually. Luke's moving in. Damage actually. 1 kill already to its name. Turning into the lieutenant and friends. In fact, killing the lieutenant. Captain moving ahead. There we go. 2 hits there on the Luke's battle group headquarters going, but that might have to be wrecked there. So Talisman could be forced to have to cancel his battle group headquarters there. That's going to hurt a bit. And again, looks like it might go up there in the nick of time, but still it's going to take quite a bit of damage there from Price's forces.
The capture point is under attack.
Again, could actually be lost, it could be actually lost. Oh, there we go, forced to cancel. Talisman there was a bit punished for sitting up like that. Not having the air sufficiently secured. So that's definitely going to set back Talisman by a bit. We actually got more paratroopers there for Price. Kugelwagen there almost knocked out. And there we go, catching the Kugelwagen from behind the paratroopers. Knock out another German unit. Well, the Luke's there slowly being fixed up. And is more or less good to go. Just a bit more.
Contact! Crowd infantry! Get ready!
Reaction versus assault gun. These MB-34 firing in. Center once more being secured by the US Army. Luke moves ahead, tearing into the re-echelons. Some slight engagement here. And there you go, paratroopers to the spot. They're timed to submachine guns.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
Took the
points.
few on there as well, but as he's losing the western one. To Price and the second armor. But Price is yet to go for any armor. Of course, he might be playing straight for the major. He's going for more re-echelons now. And there he goes, beginning to get bazookas. So he's basically forming them up as anti-tank teams. Not a bad idea at all. They tend to form quite well as that. 200 manpower for 100 munitions worth of bazookas. And as they gain more veterancy, which is reasonably quickly, they also become more durable. In particular, they gain a 5th man, making them pretty decent as anti-tank teams. In particular, since you don't exactly hurt their anti-infantry power by giving them bazookas, so pretty swift move there by Price, also sensible. And there you go, 2 paratrooper squads with submachine guns. That's a lot of close quarters firepower there. That could easily end up being bad news for Talisman if he's caught off guard there, because they can do a lot of damage up close. There's definitely some risks now of some serious unit wipes there for Talisman. They should probably consider getting another MB-34 just to have a chance against that. But there you go, assault going in. Bazooka supporting the Thompson assault here. Hedge catching the fire, but there you go. We got Fulton quickly falling back there. Bullets just begin flying around the ears. Bazooka teams following up. No MB-34 nearby, it's up there in the house. Might actually be able to stop it all up since he's bunching them up there. Taking some loss of the Luke Steel Punch from there. Going to be up now the paratroopers. But there we go, Swift on me, saves the paratrooper there from the peril. More moving up here as well, Steel Pilots quickly pushed away. Sturmpioniere in a battery chase, there we go. More bazooka teams for Price. Talisman hit him in the back, needs to to turn things around. Another MU-34 I think would help a bit at least. So far no sign of that. Does go for a second attempt at the battle group headquarters by healing reinforcement. Maybe he's planning like infantry guns or flak half track, though. Well, those bazookas about it would struggle a bit to mildly. So many bazookas there, going straight for the Looks there. Rockets flying, hitting nothing there. So targets are full, just gonna be staying there. Go Luke getting off a few hits there. Not good there. Still, Price all maintains map control there versus Talisman, who's rather on the back foot there. Still, and there you go, unit wiped out. Reason's got annihilated. Price pushes like a bit too far there, and we got the Looks now sort of pushing through the lines there as the anti-tank team's gone. just removing any obstacles for the Lux to wreak terror and havoc onto the American lines.
Area secure! Area secure!
Oh,
Damn Crouch just wasted some of our
another
riflemen.
unit wiped here. That looks like a rough squad got taken out by a mine there. That's definitely good news there for Talisman. Definitely good news. That is 2 units wiped, including one with a lot of bazookas attached to it. That's another game. I think Talisman had a good chance now to push back against Price, give him breathing space, and overall just easing the burden overall a bit there. So that's nice. Of course, put a bit more stress there onto Price, who's already taking up here, going straight for the Major, and Sherman's next. Though technically not straight, since he's gone for both Lieutenant and Captain. It's been a bit roundabout there actually now. And in fact, he's only gone for Lieutenant just to have the Lieutenant, which means he's actually been feeling pretty confident they can just get away with that just to have the Lieutenant himself. He hasn't gone to say for 50 calibers, M20s, or AA half tracks. And had he not gone for the Lieutenant, he probably would have an update out, be rather on his way towards a tank.
There's a Major reporting for action.
Grand back territory in the east, again. There you go, paratroopers leading the assault. Advancing across roads, fields, past houses and fences.
A capture point is under attack.
Oh dear, these folks are scrapping a lot of trouble. There we go, looks like he pulls it back in the nick of time. He's going to try. Oh dear, oh no, double tactical assault. I mean, we got the looks here, which can do some damage, but still. That was just a Volkswagen squad absolutely annihilated in a matter of seconds there. Very nicely done there by Price, very nice flank, very brutal flank. One catch with their different quick back with their loss. We've got Caps there blitzing forwards, following up. There we go, Bazooka's line against the Lux. Panchevik drop, but he can't pick it up. Almost got the Lux there, we got Volkswagen moving in. Now with the paratroopers pushed away there, they should be able to fight here. He got on immediately, just boosted a bit there, but ultimately not enough. The Volkswagen just held the line. Kept the Americans at bay. Rather than MD-34 then again moving in the west, we've got the Kugelwagen, a fresh one by looks right here for Talisman. Seizing territory once more. Back at base. Paratroopers was quick to heal up and reinforce, in fact getting close there to Veterancy 2. And there we go. Talisman realizes he's going to need more field weapons there to control the battlefield. Another MD-34 has been called up to help stem the tide of the American infantry. At the same time, Price is going for Sherman. And Talisman's nowhere near ready to actually have a tank up, besides that light tank he's got. He's far away from a Panzer or anything like that.
We're losing a capture point.
Grabbing territory there, Major suffering losses to the Fultz Grenadiers.
Ready to go!
Lieutenant versus Fultz Sion Pioneers. Double Panzerschrecks there, since the Sion Pioneers had to pick up one from a wiped out Fultz Grenadier squad. Still, Talisman's wonderful pushing back Price and the second armament. Looks Veterancy 2, by the way, closing in Veterancy 3 ever slowly. More Volkswagens there for Talisman to replace the losses. He's very keen on having 4 squads at all times, so getting enough cribbing ahead, and then cribbing away. Yeah, do not worry, you can, we'll just find some other place to go.
Send your orders.
Go Sherman out for Price. And no 50 caliber though. I'm guessing someone else got upgraded or something else happened there. Just looking for more targets. More prey. Very strong eastern side, west side, not really, but so far Price is focusing on the centre, which does give Talisman sort of more options for controlling the surrounding areas. In fact, he's hiding the looks there and ordering it not to bloody well shoot. Sherman taking hits there from repeated rocket hits. And in the east, we've got another paratroop assault that gets the Foxes quickly pushing that into the open. But there you go, MD-34 saves the day and halts Price's paratrooper assault. Sherman's going to need some repairs. German infantry going towards the centre. And there you go, you got a truck down the way for Talisman, Schwer Panzer quarters, could go for Obersoldaten, Panzers, and so on. It needs, I think, set it up in the correct place, otherwise you could risk losing them. We do see a lot of stuff there for Price. strength of forces squads here hold up in a nice big house. Holding up there as well. Bit overextended here. Considering how Price places paratroopers, that's definitely something to be worried about.
Good to go.
Schwerer Wehrmachtschlepper there. Talisman. Luke's setting out as well. Perhaps having a feeling something's going to happen in the eastern flank. We got the ambulance and major up here at the market square. Not entirely sure what the intent is with the paratroopers there. It's not like they need healing or reinforcement. Also, Sherman is almost good to go again. One thing to note though is Talisman hasn't really tried to sort of make any deeper flanks into Price's territory, like say around here and then sort of behind the lines or anything like that. Yes, to a certain extent I think we're playing along there to Price's too.
Capture point is being overrun.
At least, well, someone again. I mean, not too much. I mean, he's been able to control the areas around the centre, but so I do think he'll be more aggressive around here. Particularly relatively aggressive now. He can do a lot of damage there to Price, get the ambulance, maybe in the major. There you go, another assault here again. Paratroopers with bazooka teams are plenty. Sherman sending out. Oh, heavily damaged again. Sherman certainly getting dinged up quite a bit. We got here covering the fuel point. You can soon go for Obersoldaten, that would not be bad. Slowly moving ahead there in reconnaissance mode, and there you go, paratroopers moving in again, looks falling back, realizing there's nothing to sort of decently protect it.
Looks like we're getting into the excitement.
And there we go, Obersoldaten for Talisman. Veteran troops. And we got a smoke, holy moly, he's actually using the smoke screen offensively to actually stop a machine gun position, back being useful in the defense as he marches forward. Very nicely done there by Price, very nicely done, although Blob assault there's nicely done. But still, nice that someone used a bit of smoke there from the Sherman like that. Oh yeah, that completely, I think, threw Talisman off there. You have Panzer quarters firing. Troops there being held there by enemy 34, so the smoke wears off, though it can create some pressure. He's basically too occupied with everything else. He probably thought he'd just retreat the enemy 34 right down. Talisman's also to more steely nerves. And he's using the looks to sort of keep the Sherman occupied. He's trying to get it. Lost the looks. Almost got the Sherman. There we go. Sherman down. Bit of a loss there with the looks, but still caught it off guard and hurt Price a bit. But he's lost contact with the cut-off point. Trying to salvage it under heavy fire. Panzer quarters has also been smoked there, but by the time the Americans arrived, the smoke has already lifted up. But still, that was pretty interesting. He was probably hoping eventually bazooka to death there up close. Very bold. So the smoke tactics there, but Price was also burning a ton of manpower, by the way. Get some caches up, get some more paratrooper, something, Price. Don't just float. There you go, paratrooper force though, really doing some more damage. There you go, wipes another force squad. Another Panzerschreck dropped. In this case, they popped tactical buttons, I think, a bit too early or too late. By the way, basically makes it easy for the jump. There you go, almost on the exchange, you're getting gunned down in the open. Ah, scheiße. Von Jürgen. And there we go, assault here catches the ambulance. Almost gets Major. Bazooka's attack has been dropped there. Another Sherman is on the way for Price. Very nice counterattack there, but again, a very nice assault there by Price in the first place.
Krauts are taking one of our points.
And at the same time as all this is happening, a fresh Volkswagen squad happening about here in the west, seizing up territory as well, gobbling up those lovely points. Obersoldaten here reinforcing, healing up, getting ready for another push for Germany. And we got a replacement ambulance as well for Price. You could even salvage here the ambulance for a bit of fuel, but I don't think he's going to do that. Oh, manpower there suddenly spent. Reinforcing all that. Storm Pioneers in a decent position. Sherman sending out. No 50 cover there. Nice assault here. Ambulance going in. Needs to be careful. They need to be careful. And Storm's banging in there. Lieutenant Quarter bad. Pod forces pushed back there by the Sherman. The assault continues here. Needs to spread out his men a bit though. there we go. Pantry strikes from the church against the German tank. You could, by the way, fire a pantry from a house or anything like that, but you need to knock down any walls inside and throw out all the furniture. Basically, do what you can. Also, knock the windows to just minimise the backdraft. Otherwise, if you just fired it like in a normal house with all the furniture inside, you probably end up getting yourself killed. Getting past all the rocket launchers, they're heavy damage to the Sherman, and he's smoking up the Schwerpanzer quarters, the Sherman. And he can't pick up the Panzerstreak. Firing at it as well, as more smoke. Then he's using the bazookas to fire it as well. That's actually a pretty nice tactic there. That is a very nice method for knocking out the Schwerpanzer quarters. Just smoke it, so it can't do anything, because it can't. And there's no way you can sort of manually to fire and then just sort of shoot at it with a lot of things there. In this case, it's actually using the Sherman to the target. He can pull it away, but still, already heavy damage has been done there to the Schwerpanzer quarters. Where to shoot up there, further do damage. At the same time, Perch going for the cough on him before they're opening up. All something to the north. It's almost got it, almost got it. They're a bit suppressed, but the thing is, that just means they're less accurate, which will, hurt them versus infantry, but versus something like that, it's going to make no difference. So that's actually a very nice entry assault there by Price. Very nicely done. Certainly a bit rarer to see there, so again, nice there. In terms of damage, though, Talisman's ahead. In terms of kills, he's also ahead. So in that sense, Talisman is leading, but again, territorially, he has struggled versus Price, and he's certainly also now just lost his Schwerpanzer quarters with only an orbital starting squad to show for it. So he's a bit of a rough situation there. In terms of army value, again, he's been a bit there, but Price is sort of beginning to re-establish himself. Resource float-wise, again, Price has been floating a bit more sort of regularly than Talisman, and points health-wise, again, he's been a bit dominant, but again, Talisman is there pushing back. But still, getting that Schwerpanzer quarters will give Price a bit more maneuvering room there. I do think you should get some fuel caches just to sort of speed up fuel income, allowing for more armor there to help deal with the Germans. Also, I think some Pathfinders just for some forward beacons. Again, allow his paratroops to reinforce the front line, I think, would be good for Price as well. And a 50 caliber for that matter, I think, would also be a good choice. And just please look like he'd actually mind the Panzerstreak there, but no. Still, 50 calibers, of course, you can also just call in there. Now he has the lieutenant. I think would be quite good to keep some of the German infantry a bit more under control and sort of suppress them, preventing them from moving ahead there. So that's definitely something there, I think, for Price to consider as well. For Talisman, that was a bit of a rough development there. He probably wasn't expecting that to happen. I don't think anyone did really, except Price. And of course, now the big question is, he's going to try and play for a King Tiger. Should he play for a King Tiger? I mean, he can, but again, it does mean putting a lot of resources on hold for quite a bit of time there, while his opponent does not. So, I mean, if he can pull it off, it might work out, but at the same time, risk just having his tank outmaneuvered by that point when he gets out there. Going for a Schwerpanzer quarter, of course, also be a lot of resources, and certainly a Panzer IV would still also be far off. I mean, that's the thing as well. Currently, a Panzer IV would roughly be as expensive as going for the King Tiger, actually. So, I mean, there's an argument to be made, that either way, he's, going to be sitting about. There's something there for not a lot of time there. So, of course, the question is, shouldn't he just then go for the King Tiger? I mean, there's an argument for it. There's an argument against it, because while it's roughly the same amount of resources with one of them, again, once he got a first Panzer, he quickly follow up with more Panzer IV, relatively quickly follow up. So, it's a bit of a tricky situation there for Talisman. Overall, I'd say it comes down to him. But that's certainly something to consider as well. Always keep up the pressure and just mine up as much as you can as well there. Perhaps run some fudge makers to support the orbital garden. But let's return to the fight. Patriots there on the run. Any of their comrades left dead in the grass and the dirt. Good golly, Miss Molly. A third paratrooper squad. And how much do you want to bet he's going to go for submachine guns as well? There we go. More Thompsons.
Drop complete.
A potent submachine gun, just rather big and heavy and thusly a bit unwieldy for a submachine gun. Also, fun fact, they actually tried to make a silenced version of it. And that didn't pan out for obvious reasons.
Captain just took the battlefield.
Cooper Wagner under fire from the paratroopers, the M1 carbine singing away, piercing the thin armour. Proceeding reinforcing. A lot of rockets still flying against the lieutenant. they're being grabbed. Paratroopers, re-echelons, riflemen splitting up a bit. Orbison hiding there with a Panzerschreck. There's quite a bit of firepower those chaps are carrying.
Smash their lines! Americans have 200 points remaining.
Paratroopers striking in under fire there, rockets flying. Sherman setting out. Jump on into the heavy fire there. Paratroopers moving ahead. Nasty work, there we go. Knocking over a more steam there. Nasty, and on the eastern side we got MB-34 holding up mines, going off, killing the rifleman there. Point there being grabbed.
We lost a gun crew.
Kedner for all MB-34 lost. No, looks like the Kedner was lost there for Talisman. Paratroopers, Sherman support there, going to recruit run under Talisman. So the problem is the paratroopers have been cleared out. All the Sherman cook really. MB-34 on the towers holding up nice. We got Orbison fighting as well. They're veterans who won 5 kills for Deutschland. Talisman, though, is very much on the defense again as Price just needs another assault here with full force and fury. Paratroopers, there was some machines grabbing the northwestern point. And the Orbison moving up there. Machine gun fire covering the advance against the Sherman. Machining reinforcing. And the Kedman creeping up really just wants the Sherman. Price needs to be careful, he actually needs to pull back there. The Sherman before he loses it because there's not that far to go. Machining reinforcing. Moving up. Kuban being pushed back there by the captain. Rockets flying. One infantry moving down the east here, but still got the Orbison pushing in the centre of the Kedner for support. And some very light movement in the west as well. There we go. The lieutenant flanking him, just going to fire for the MB-34. Closing in a bit, very solidly there, and there goes to the gates of the re-echelons. Pushing theirs back as well. Sherman fixed up, paratroopers moving towards the centre. While the squad in the west is, by the looks of it, fallen back to the base for healing and reinforcements.
Our supply line just got cut off.
They're going towards the east against the full gun. They seem to cap them with that MB-34. There was a chance for a nice position there by Talisman. Still a lot of paratroopers there, a lot of firepower in that range. Some bullets just fly through the air. And Sherman a bit of trouble with the Kedner for trying to stop the MB-34. Looks like the Red Chimney glider is basically blocking for the fire of the Sherman. Turning towards the Kedner for trying to lance that, but can't quite get him. We've got fight makers now here for Talisman providing further support. They've got the paratroopers advancing, coming with MB-42s there from inside the house and halting Price's paratrooper assault there. Grabbed. Back and forth again. Price looks like he's saying back for another assault here. Paratroopers, lieutenant. A lot of close quarters firepower. MB-34 is definitely causing a bit of consternation, a bit of woe and misery. We actually got grenades up now, allowing his lieutenant. Well, in fact, he's just going for grenades back, just having a few units of connecting to advantage just to get rid of that MB-34, which really says something about the position of that MB-34 there. Almost got it. The house in fact is ready to collapse. Pops in the lieutenant instead. Push back, there we go. Paratroopers ready to fill up here. Once MB-34 is pushed back, sweeping away all the German defenders if he's not careful. And there you go. German troops then running. Going straight for the cut-off point. Talisman once more in a bit of an awkward position. MB-34 has to turn back. Folks moving in. We got a unit wiped out. Looks like the captain ended up dying there. And paratroopers moving ahead, straight at the MB-34, gonna pop a quick grenade, need to retreat though. Nice work. Sherman advances off western side, crashes a bit down under its treads, and the lieutenant falls up straight to the line of the orbital dart. We're now vet 52 and hardened veterans for Deutschland. But Talisman is getting close to the King Tiger. He's almost got the fuel. He just needs the manpower now to be saved up there, and of course that's a bit of a problem since he does have a ton of infantry, which does mean he's got a ton of bleed. He's got nothing sort of really sort of mitigated. Meaning if he wants to go for the King Tiger somewhat east, he's going to have to concede a lot of map control. Or he needs to get really, really clever and make some really astoundingly, amazingly good plays that just basically avoid taking any losses while attacking. Sherman also knocked out, they're pulling back at the same time. We got Kuban moving in the front the rifleman. Pearson's pushed back. Holtz's pushed back. Falchmig's remaining inside the house there. He needs to be careful there if he doesn't get too late. Obviously, Kudrisk wants to retreat. The paratroopers waiting there on the retreat pathway to wipe out an tactical assault.
One of our capture points.
It's a bit of a dangerous situation. The victory points for us, they're actually both really close to each other. Been reasonably keeping pace with each other. Veterans defeating the Sturm Pioneers. Not bad at all. Sherman heading out. There you go, Falchmig's engaged. 1842 versus Thompson submachine guns. Problem is the paratroopers are quite veteran. The Falchmigers are not.
The Americans have cut our supply line.
Kuban being hunted down here by the Sherman. Lieutenant flanking in as well. Bad day there for Ludwig. And there you go, knocked out.
Light vehicle destroyed.
Paratroopers suffered minor losses, but nothing that cannot be overcome. Obersan though can deal with them. Got paratrooping up, they're going to try and clear out the Falchmigers. Got Obersan loading up there, slowly closing in, eventually 3 Falchmigers they're holding out. Still doing some damage to the paratroopers out in the open with no cover. There you go, quick grenade. Dodge there, paratrooping to get into the house there, but still ends up not working. And there we go. We got the paratroopers there halted by the German army for at least a brief while. Talisman is back on the back foot there, and he's got the fuel now. He just needs the manpower, and he needs roughly about 2 to 2.5 minutes worth of manpower without having to reinforce anything. So he's really in a tricky situation there. That's how to do that. Because if he then doesn't get the King Tiger soon, he's just going to have a huge waste there for Talisman. And of course, one could argue that would rather be the advantage of the Panzer IV move instead. You don't have to just constantly sort of have to build up a huge pocket of manpower just to call it in. You can sort of work in smaller intervals, thus being a bit more, functional. Still territory is captured now. It's the Obersoldaten holding up here with the Panzerschreck, LMG 34 and some K-98Ks. A formidable position has been established for Deutschland. Rockets impacting on the church. Another Sherman there for prize. Talisman getting ever closer there to the King Tiger. The thing is that there's a cap. 2 VSMs with bazookas plus 2 Shermans. That's a lot of rockets. Well, that's a lot of firepower there, which could actually give the King Tiger a bit of a headache if Talisman is not careful, or really unlucky.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
As a sort, they're being paired for the east. Giving up in the west and the centre, which he's got sort of reasonably well under control against the eastern point there he wants back. Attacking with the Sherman from the front, and then what he's doing, he's actually flanking the paratrooper around here again. He's expecting the Obersoldaten to retreat, want to retreat, and he's basically up here for a murder flank, basically ensuring that once the Obersoldaten retreat, they're going to go running straight into the paratroopers, in which case, there we go, double tactical assault, annihilating them in a matter of seconds. Vicious work there, vicious work. And a bit of the danger there for someone just isolating an expensive unit like that with nothing to support it. So that's a bit of a bad move there by Talisman. And we got the King Tiger finally arriving here for Germany. Will it be able to save the day? Will it be able to turn the tide? Will it be able to crush the Americans? And you fed for the Falchmigers support holding their troop. There you go. On me. Boost the paratroopers. King Tiger moving down. Turns. Oh! Only ordered to shoot at vehicles. There we go. Shoots the Sherman. Nice chunk of damage. Bazookas flying. Several of them actually managed to penetrate the armor of the King Tiger already. That's a bit unfortunate there for Talisman. Sherman managing and penetrating hit that range. Another penetrating hit that range from the Sherman. Now mentions 2 King Tiger falling back, heavily damaged. Not looking good there. Saxon moving back into the action. There we go, another hit down the Sherman. Needs to get back over repairs. Needs to pull up to the mechanized regiment. There we go, Sherman down, pull back the King Tiger. Talisman, pull it back for repairs. At least have the jump on here, so try and fix it up a bit. There we go. Veterans of 3 and with repair kits. No, they actually don't have repair kits. They do not. Still, the Veterans of 3 does help them fix up the King Tiger a bit faster, so it's not too bad there. Should allow him to push back the Koenigsegg as quickly as he can into the fight. More reactions there for Price. He's got a lot of munitions. He's just planning on forming up so many anti-tanks. He just swarms the King Tiger with bazookas. It's certainly looking like it. In which case, I mean, Talisman's probably not aware of it, because you'll probably be keeping some MG-34s close to the King Tiger, just to support it versus bazooka swarms. Compared to the moving in, assaulting so position there, we got Talisman's right flank once more collapsing. King Tiger setting out, slightly supported there, needs to be careful. Machine gun away, there goes, shoots, misses. And there we go, we got 4 bazooka teams knocked here. 8 bazookas there, plus the captain, he's 10 bazookas. That's actually a lot of firepower. Particularly when you consider the bazookas have a high rate of fire. He's just going to sort of try and knock out the King Tiger using as bazookas he can. And if he can do it correctly, the King Tiger won't be able to much respond then. Problem is right now, he's keeping the King Tiger very lightly supported, although they're going to be further to cover the area somewhat. Churn moving in. Capturing towards the centre fronts, they are assaulted. Oh dear, he might be the parachute to this bait, just luring in the King Tiger farther away from safe terrain. And there he goes, setting up for the flank there. He's setting up for the flank, Sharon moving in there. Good work by Price. Caught there, Talisman, smokescreen down as well. It's showing that other units cannot immediately support the King Tiger there. That is devious. Did not know about the MG-44, which is saving the King Tiger's making it, but there you go, on me. Overcoming the suppression from the MG-44. King Tiger engaging, but it's up close. Increasing the penetration, they're re-exposed. This is a disaster for Talisman, and more importantly, a disaster for the King Tiger crew. Damaged engine, taking heavy hits. This is completely turning bad there for Talisman. It just kept the front supporting my way, but he's desperately trying to get away there. And instead has made things worse. Sherman taking hits there for the MG-45, he's turning infantry. Veterans 4 bowlers. Sherman almost knocked over, opening up the troops there up close. Concussive grenade will be great, but he doesn't have the munitions for it. Units getting murdered there. King Tiger's main gun is gone. And he goes. Timed satchel charge, knocking out the MG-34 crew there. Almost getting like Kedmir, for that was insane. That was a really nastily executed assault there by Price then, and almost worked out fully. He needs to pull back that King Tiger to the base then, that is schnell. No dilly-dallying, anything. Otherwise that thing's going to be lost, and that's just going to rule. It's killed, you know, one shell, maybe almost got another one, killed a bit of infantry. That's not quite going to be worth it. Captain moving out, he's going to try and get it. Oh, the MG-34's up to cover. Fulton's moving in, Fulton's moving from the north as well. And gets the King Tiger. Oh no. You do see Veteran 5 there for the MG-34. Got the captain.
We lost an infantry unit.
But oh dear, had Talisman not panicked so much there with the King Tiger exposed to all those bazookas, he might have been off slightly better. Or for that matter, he just kept it better support. That was really one of the big reasons there as well. He sent it far ahead there with no support there. And again, I suspect their Price was basically baiting it with the paratroops. It very much felt like that, and just sort of flanked it there with all the bazookas and the Sherman. Very vicious play there by Price, very vicious.
Get ready for action. Paratroopers ready for action.
Paratroops running out, and then again, 18 man strong.
Looks like we're going
With about 12 submachine guns and massive bazooka team setting out the MG-34 in the church. I mean, the Veteran 5 though should help out a bit here against some of those troops from Price. Force the halted fighting makers opening up. Massive paratroop flank coming in before we quick to turn about there. Marked to pop one grenade to hold it up a bit.
Crowds are taking one of our points.
And for that matter, get up some other troops. He's called our looks by the way here to help blend curve up, but that actually makes it harder for them to go through it. A lot of bazookas are flying. Again, we got paratroop got the looks striking in though. In fact, the smoke unit is actually covering up the looks from all the anti-tank weapons. That ends up slightly working in favour of Talisman. We got MG-34. No, not the MG-34. It's going to steel pods. The steel pods almost fixed 25 there. A lot of damage they've been caused in the smoke there. A lot of anti-tanks moving in, others moving back. Almost like the paratroops brought their veterans to flee. And we got the MU-34 nice position as well. Those troops being suppressed. Heavy action now. A lot of men ready to be well interred within this cemetery.
Capture point is being overrun.
And also moving up here, ground territory there, and ground territory on the west. We've seen just Talisman playing out very aggressive there versus Price. As much as getting alarmed so too. Price going for another Sherman. Victory points down to 26 there for Talisman, 135 there for Price. And both their forces in reasonable condition. In fact, population-wise, they're actually surprising to go to each other. This could still end up going either way. Right, they're caught by the MU-34. Good smoking. The veteran family MU-34 firing in that fast. He does not try it. Instead gets pushed back there. This got rather intense there.
We're losing. Our supply
Very
line just
brutal
got
fight.
cut off.
So many paratroopers. So much
The
firepower on
enemy is
them.
overrunning one of our capture points.
Going for the field point. Probably goes. No, not going straight for the victory point. You'd think he'd go straight for the victory point, just trying to sort of stall his own bleed, but obviously just trying to
Sherman ready.
make it easy to bleed out Talisman. There you go, looks to the rescue. Alpha Panzer. Another Sherman there for Price.
Crowds are sniffing around our asses. Tactical point being captured.
Paratroopers
Our
pushed back.
supply line is cut. Germans are making a push.
Big crew moving ahead, under fire for the full screen of these. Sherman getting after the looks, fires, penetrates. Kenneth trying to get the Sherman, but it's too slow, too slow, too slow. Might get the looks there. And you've heard firing up, got the Strumpers rolling in. And they're going to get Vincent who fires to get the rocket off. Oh, they even got a bazooka, so they're actually not quite as good as infantry now, but I'm guessing he just wants an extra anti-tank. Plus, he's still got the concussion grenade. There you go, almost got the Sherman, almost got it, and Sherman, slip of health. At the same time, anti-tank crews moving up there with paratrooper support. Charging through the southern elements, there we go. Tactical assault on the church, scanning through the windows, murdering the MD crew. We got a concussion grenade straight to the paratroopers, stunning them. John Punch willing to retreat, and at the same time got Sherman back. There we go, gets caught by the Kedneff, I forgot all about. Or never saw. Other way, Sherman knocked out, but still, Price has got a ton of infantry. 26 versus 63. Talisman trying to beat him out, of course. Price trying to do the same thing again there. Folksgood's finding out, Folksgood's moving in as well. Anti-tank continuing there, supported by a bit of paratroopers. Basically using the reactions then just to screen the paratroopers, absorbing most of the bullets. Units are being lost there for Price. Things are a bit ugly there. He actually got another looks out here for Talisman. He's just getting them as many as he can, just to bleed out the infantry, just to catch any units on their own. And we got a BAR there, drop. Lieutenant pushed back. 48 versus 26. This is going to be a pretty intense ending. Going to be pretty close.
A capture point is being overrun.
Neither side is giving up. Price still suffering from heavy manpower bleed, and he can't quite get out more armor easily. There we go, another tactical assault push back. The force got Fudge here with a BAR, a Browning automatic. Capture was there taking nasty damage. Bazookas flying against the looks doing a bit of light damage. The victory point there in the west grabbed. 43 versus 26. Almost got the paratroopers. Another assault for here, but again forgot about the MD-34, the Veterans 5, MD-34 Crow firing at the paratroopers as they tried to cross the road. They're getting killed, they're getting pinned down. And in there not as well, the Fudge makers now Veterans E4 with a BAR and 3 FT-42s. Stubborn defense here by Talisman. Holding the line and no matches of course. And we got another look sent away for Talisman. He knows what this game is about now and he just needs to murder as much as possible. Getting some looks out will help with that. Particularly now trying to focus on the bazooka teams. Leaving only the paratroopers to fight and they can't do anything against the looks. So there we go, we got double looks here. Fudge make us surrounded by Lieutenant Paratrooper. The looks is a rescue. Focus and Kidnap all going in. Almost got there, got the paratroopers wiped. And there we go, more paratroopers halted by the looks. Being behind only the Lieutenant, second looks moving in, second looks. Swift counterattack supported by light armor, pushes back Price 20 versus 26.
Get ready for action, gang.
Talk about an intense fight where things just kept shifting hands.
Do something! We're down to 10 points, damn it!
Very aggressive, very bloody, very intense. 10-6, there we go. In the end, Talisman wins despite having lost fair panzers quarters, do some good assaults over price. Having lost King Tigers, lost a lot of infantry, but of course he also bled out their price a lot there. So some very aggressive action from both players. Price for some really good paratroop action, some really good flanks, some good smoke uses there. A bit too blobby for my taste. Again, I don't like it. I wish he would spread out his troops more. The Talisman was able to punish it quite nicely. The Vets and the 5MU34 I think proved quite helpful, and certainly those losers here by the end game certainly turned things around as well there. Rather nicely, plus the Fudgemakers and so on there. So really a well played match there, very nice. I hope you enjoyed it, watching as much as I did casting. If you didn't, subscribe, share it with your friends and so on, like it. Always do consider commenting, and of course you're always free to send in your own replays. And if you do want to, do consider supporting the Propagandacast. Links in the video description where you can donate either via Patreon or PayPal. Either of those would be helpful, as it does allow me to keep making videos day after day. This is Imperial Engine. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for another exciting episode. Bye!